Going down with everybody, man. What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Little Travis make us home, man. We live right now, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. For real, don't double tap the screen, hit the like button, go on, share this shit out, and go on, drop a comment and let me know where you listening to us at. Yeah, where you listening to the show at, man. Hey, we got NBA Youngboy, this Gilly the Kid. We got Yellow, what's his name? I don't know. I just forgot the big King Yellow. Okay, yeah, we got King Yellow. Goddamn it, son then went to jail. Then we got the Hoovers on indictment. So that's what we fucking around with right now. Man. We got all this in store for us, man. I'm talking about it's crazy because it seemed like we only catch the negative shit these niggas do. But hey, man, let me go ahead and share one of these out so we can get to this young boy and get it a kid. Man. Young boy, the goddamn disrespected, get it a kid. Like he, so that for the first time, for the 50th time.
Young boy went viral today after he dissed Gilly the Kid. Yesterday, Gilly the Kid made a video speaking on the 26-year-old getting fake teeth and they was big. Now, NBA Youngboy is 26. NBA Youngboy was recently going viral for how big his new teeth was when he was going back and forth with future artist Doughboy. Well, the internet felt like Gilly video was about NBA Youngboy, and it looked like NBA Youngboy felt like his video was about him also because he dropped a diss track saying he spent $870,000 on his teeth and he thought about unaliving Gilly, but Gilly ain't did nothing about his son death. Gilly went live and responded to the NBA Youngboy diss. Check it out. Get in the comments and tell me what you think. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash, the app that's literally paying people to play games. All you got to do is scan the QR code on the screen right now or click the link pinned in the comment section. You got your phone in your hand all day anyway. Why not play games and get paid? It's Free Cash.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling tonight? Go ahead and get off your head, man. I ain't. What
What's
y'all want
the
me to
deal?
say?
What's the deal, y'all? My fault.
Oh. What y'all want me to say? I'm living life, man. Hey. I don't respond to shit with Vaughn. Get these talking, go get your gun.
Don't respond to shit with Vaughn. I'm like, you tripping, go get your gun.
I had some drinks, y'all. Yeah, I was on the phone all day, man. How y'all feeling? My party next week, the Other Half Brewery, July 25th. Yup. Shut the city down like we always do. Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
I don't respond.
What's the deal, man?
Vaughn, you talking that shit? Go get your gun. So I was making that all day. They say young boy got some good news in this show. What's up with y'all, man? Let's talk to some people, man. It's not. If it was that serious, it wouldn't be on the internet. Just, what's happening with you?
Shit, cooking up the deep. Cooking up some decent shit. I think you need to hop on the track.
For what?
Just to, say what's on your mind, or just, that's what I'm thinking. It ain't even got to be about this. It just be about anything.
See what's on my mind. Like, give me a beat. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Give me a beat.
I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Hold on. Damn.
I got some weed.
Let me play some shit. What kind of beat though? You want like a R&B or just play anything? It don't matter.
I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. Just me and you, oh baby. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about a damn thing. Fuck you mean, man? I'm in the Dominican Republic, man. What you mean what's on my mind, man? Enjoy your life, Neff. You hear me? I'm not... Neff, let me just tell you something, okay?
What's up, though?
I'm an old school man. All right? We don't say what we was going to do on the internet and all that type. That's kid. You know what I mean? Like, if you was going to do something, you would have done it. Don't, so Neff, that's rap music, man.
Yeah.
That's like
rappers make rap music. Rappers make rap music, man. That's all it is, man. It ain't nothing, man. I don't feel no type of way. You can't make me feel some type of way mentioning my son. I already come to grips with what happened, bro. That don't. You think you going? That don't make sense, bro. I already came to grips.
That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, you somewhere on the rocks and smoking.
Bro, I'm moving on. Moving on. So listen, man. I ain't even. You see where I'm at, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel. I'm not threatened.
Yeah. You just gotta laugh at this shit. That's what.
Yeah, man.
You know the people all that they want you to say something. You already know that. But,
bro.
Hey.
You're younger than my youngest child, man. Come on, man. He'd come down off the joint, steady on. He'd be all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you take too much of that. You know what I mean? He'd come down off that.
Man, this shit funny than a motherfucker, man. I don't know what these niggas got going on, but I can just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Because Gilly and Rollo, you know what I'm saying? They've been with the $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? They got the $1 million worth of game. So, they done sit down with all type of people, bro. You know what I'm telling? Let's just be for real. They done sit down with all type of people, and they done sit down with Dirk. And they look like, you know what I'm saying, that, they cool with Dirk. So, I don't know how this shit going right now, but that nigga Gilly is like, I don't know, Gilly what? Close to hitting 50? Yeah, he close to hitting 50 going back and forth with NBA Youngboy. That shit kind of crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know. When you at Gilly age, nigga, Gilly supposed to be telling that nigga, man, where you at so I can come talk to you? You know what I'm saying? When yeah, I think that's what Gilly response should have been like, hey man, where you at, bro? I need to come holler at you. You know what I'm telling? Like, cause we ain't about to do all this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't about to do all this internet shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you can disrespect the nigga's son on the internet, you can disrespect my son in my face. Like, nigga, I don't know. This shit. I think them boys need to be them boys need to go pull up on goddamn they need to pull up on each other. Too much bullshit going on, man. For you boys to be out here with this lame ass shit, man. Yeah, them boys out here with this lame ass shit, man. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, man. You know, said NBA young boy. But Gilly, you need to go pull up on young boy. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason that you and young boy should be going back and forth on the internet. You know what I'm telling you? If you niggas got a problem with each other, shit, you niggas need to get in each other's face. Yeah, I'm tired of all this goddamn niggas be having a problem with a nigga and want to go straight to the internet. Like, fuck that shit. Nigga, get at me in real life. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Why motherfuckers want to get at a nigga on the internet? Like, nigga, get at me in real life. Nigga coming on this bitch want audience and shit. Niggas want audience. I know how this content shit go. We know you niggas want an audience, dog. That's why you niggas get on here and say the shit that y'all say about other motherfuckers, man. Yeah, I don't be respecting none of this shit. You know what I'm telling you? I don't respect none of this shit. Now, nigga, I respect the nigga be like, man, where you at right now? You know what I'm telling you? Where you at right now, nigga? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna apologize though. I think.
No, I don't want no apology. I don't give a fuck none of that. We on some other shit,
You said you got a party. When is your party? You said.
Where's my lighter, man?
Hey, look at that right here.
You said when is your party? You said
next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Everybody's invited. Everybody is invited.
Everybody, nigga.
Everybody. Come on out. Everybody's invited. Open bar. Open bar. Everybody's invited now.
Yeah, so you spit a couple bars, I'm about to play this beat.
Nah, we don't want
I told you. I don't rap no more, man.
Man, that nigga asked the nigga to spit a couple of bars. Nigga, this nigga, how old young boy? About 30? How old young boy? About 30, man. That nigga talking about spit a couple of bars. Nigga, please. Nigga, that nigga look like he drunk. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what it is about this alcohol, man, but it seems like these niggas get full of this alcohol, man, and get in their emotions, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sitting up late night drinking and shit, thinking about what a nigga said about him. Oh shit, man. Hey, I don't know what to say, man. We're gonna move on to King Yellow though, dog. Gilly the Kid, dog. You know what I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, nigga, you got a wife at the house. You know what I'm telling you? You got all type of shit going on, but nigga, you want to go back and forth with young boy. Nigga, please. Nigga, for what? I think all this shit be like, nigga, if I can't pull up on you, nigga, I holler at you, and nigga, we take care of our business. However, we take care of our business when a nigga pull up. It like shit, nigga, on the internet. I ain't got time to be going back and forth. Like, I look like going back and forth on the internet with a nigga for, and we supposed to be into it. So shit, hell nah. Yeah, all this shit dumb motherfuckers. No, soon as something happen, they gonna bring all this shit up. Yeah, I ain't doing this shit. I've been paying attention too long to crash shot. You know what I'm telling you? I'm seeing motherfuckers crash shot. You know what I'm telling you? Niggas that be trying to stop other niggas from crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be trying to stop other niggas from crashing out. Niggas be trying to give other niggas game, but they don't even know. They don't even follow the game that they give other niggas. You know what I'm telling you? How y'all gonna try to help the young niggas out, but you niggas doing what the young niggas do? Yeah, we got a nigga 47 years old arguing with NBA Youngboy. You argue, yeah, nigga argue with NBA Youngboy, man. Come on, man, give it. You nigga supposed to be passing out $1 million worth of game. So $1 million worth of game is to respond to NBA Youngboy when he get to talking shit. Yeah, nigga, I would have had that little young nigga would have just been up there talking shit. Yeah, he would have just been out there talking shit, nigga. If I can't come pull up on you and holler at you, nigga, I ain't about to be doing none of this YouTube shit. I ain't about to be doing none of this Facebook shit, none of this Instagram shit. So shit, nigga, if that's what you want, I already know what you want. I know you want the social media shit. You ain't on no grown man shit trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to meet up. And you know what I'm saying, however you feeling, nigga, we can handle that shit. You know what I'm telling you? However you feeling, nigga, we can handle that. But let's go and get it. Let's go and get to that though. Cause that's what it's all about, man. If niggas ain't on that type of time, yeah, I ain't gonna respond. I'm not responding. My response is where you at? Yeah, where you at right now? So nigga come over there and holler at you. That's how we get down. Well, I'm from. That's how I get down, and that's how I'm always get down. You know what I'm telling you? If it's really a problem. Now I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, just throw myself out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nigga, you niggas stop playing. Yeah, these niggas need to stop playing, man. All these goddamn, these two niggas that's wealthy. We got an old nigga that's wealthy, then we got a young nigga that's wealthy, and they talking about each other on the internet. Like they both ain't got money to pull up on each other and talk to each other. Like, nigga, I get tired of this internet shit, motherfuckers. It seems like every time there's a problem, motherfuckers come straight to this bitch and want to talk about the problem instead of getting in that person's face who they got the problem with. Like, nigga, come on, bro. I don't know who started this shit, but I never got down like that. Like, nigga, having problems. Like, if a motherfucker said something about a nigga, that don't mean I'm supposed to respond to that shit, because that mean I'm going to get off track on what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't get off track and be responding and replying to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, I got to do what I got to do to keep my shit going. Yeah, I can't go backwards, or I can't, nigga, stop what I'm doing to handle you real quick and get back to what I'm doing. Nah, I ain't putting my shit on pause because you niggas want to be talking down on a nigga and shit. Well, nigga, that's what you do with your time. That's what you gonna do with your time. I'm a grind with mine. So while you talking down, nigga, I'm gonna be grinding and getting money, bro. Nigga really don't got time for none of that extra shit. coming on social media to explain shit. Or you know what I'm saying? However, nigga, if a nigga gonna explain something, I'm gonna be talking to the nigga that got the problem. I want to be face to face with the nigga that got the problem. I don't want to be on the internet talking about the problem and steady making posters about the problem. Now let's handle this shit in real life. Niggas ain't handling their problems, man. Let's go to King Yellow, man. King Yellow's son arrested for multiple robberies, man. And I think I heard King Yellow talking about this. It seemed like he started crying and shit. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, you know, them young niggas gonna do young nigga shit. But you know, us as a father, you know what I'm saying, nigga, we gotta lead them in the right direction. You know what I'm telling you? So we gotta be on them. I don't think King Von was on his son. King Yellow was on his son like that, man, because there's no reason at 18 your son out there committing robberies and shit, man. You supposed to have that nigga at a job or somewhere. You know what I'm telling you? No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If that King Yellow, you supposed to had that nigga working somewhere. Like, fuck all that niggas want to be street niggas and shit now like that. Nah, that nigga supposed to have a resume. He supposed to know how to fill out applications. Nigga at 18, nigga, he supposed to been at a warehouse somewhere making them $1,000 a week. But now the nigga want to be out here robbing. You don't even know your son out here robbing. So that let a nigga know you ain't taking care of him. You ain't doing nothing for him. So since you ain't taking care of him, doing nothing for your son, he had to go out here and get it on his own. And now look where that shit got him. Yeah, at 18. The nigga in jail facing multiple robberies. You know what I'm saying? And his daddy on the internet talking about it and talking about how broke he is. You know what I'm telling you? Well, shit, nigga, you need to go get a job. You need to go back to the trap. You know what I'm saying? You need to get back to doing something. Because, yeah, you know that you failed. Yeah, you know you failed your son. So since you know you failed your son, nigga, yeah, nigga, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you because you know, y'all niggas do y'all thing. I can't tell you to go back to Chicago and set up shop and do your thing because you know it's a war going on out right there. So I understand some of you niggas is broke because nigga, you can't go nowhere. Yeah, just imagine, nigga, the place where you was making all your money at, you not good to go there no more. Yeah, so you can't go around Chicago and get bread no more. Cause them niggas want to smoke you. So what you gotta do now? Now we seeing this content shit ain't paying. Niggas ain't paying King Yellow. Yeah. As we can see, he over there on Say Cheese. So you know he done got some bread from Say Cheese. But I heard the nigga say, man, I ain't even got $50. Nigga say, man, 50,000. I ain't even got $50 right now. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is, it's a crackhead that got $50 right now. It's an ice head that got $50 right now. And it's like we be trying to look down on these people. We be trying to look down on these people because these people got money and they want to buy drugs with their money, and we look down on these people. But it's niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas like King Yellow, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got no money. And the nigga on this bitch crying about how he broke and shit. Man, the motherfucking smokers, the smokers don't be crying. Shit, they go make them some money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers go make them some money. Niggas ain't around this bitch crying on the net. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have motherfuckers feel sorry for them and shit. Nah, a nigga go take care of their business and do what they gotta do. Not King Yellow. You know, these niggas got restrictions, man. When you got restrictions, You can't go here, you can't go there. Shit, that shit fuck with your bread. You can't trust this person because you think he probably backdoor you and shit. Yeah, man, this shit real. Like I heard a nigga say, man, I'm trying to find me a barber I can trust. You know, tell it, shout out to him. Niggas trying to find them, get around motherfuckers that they can trust so they won't be backdoored, man. Yeah. I'm talking about, man, I don't know what y'all did out here, man, but it's, you know, niggas got niggas life is on the line. It's like y'all got bounties on y'all head or something. Like niggas is really after y'all. So since niggas is after y'all, that shit fucking with your bread. Yeah, niggas don't want to go to this. Niggas don't want to go to this side of town right here. Niggas don't want to go to that side of town. Niggas don't want to go to that city because they can't. Yeah, these niggas been fucked up, bro. Yeah, these niggas been fucked up. Now King Yella stayed in jail. He was a nigga that stayed in jail. Now his son in jail at goddamn 18. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Whoa.
Did now you mentioned robberies. Was it aggravated? Was it
Wow, 200,000, man. It's different. It's all type of different. It's robbery this way, robbery that way. The nigga got the shit. But Vegas will stack charges up on you, so you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up right now. Like I know I can't bond them out, but now I gotta at least come up with some money to get them a lawyer. As long as get them a lawyer, the public defender gonna wash them. But, you know, I don't even want to be going. I'm like, man, I'm already going through life crisis right now, and you're going to go to jail. This is the devil working, attacking me right now. Soon I got baptized. 2 days later, my son locked up. He say, fool, damn, we can't grab you. Well, I could grab you this way. I'm still going to mix you up in this shit. Still going to put you back in the court system and put you back through this shit with the deal with the police. Still. Even if it ain't me, it's my son, it's still me. He's still attacking and still coming for me.
$200,000? Yeah, that's serious. It's not no petty robberies.
It ain't no hell no. It ain't no motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie to you, King Yella gotta stop thinking like that, cause nigga, the devil not attacking you. Hell nah, nigga, how the devil attacking you when your son going out doing what he doing? No, the devil is not attacking you, nigga. Y'all just got devil ways in you. It's not the devil attacking you. No, you niggas got the devil ways inside of y'all. So, nigga, long as you got the devil ways inside of you, nigga, the shit that y'all do gonna continue to get you in trouble, nigga. Yeah, nigga, the devil not attacking you, niggas. The devil is inside of you, niggas. Yeah, nigga, that nigga inside of you, nigga. He inside of your son, nigga. You know what I'm telling? Like, nigga, you tripping. You need to be trying to. Your son should have been getting baptized or something. You know what I'm telling? He not attacking you though, nigga. It's the shit that y'all niggas are doing. It's the shit that you're doing. It's the shit that you're around. They goddamn why you feel like that. But nigga, that ain't what's going on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't, yeah, two negatives don't equals a positive, bro. So shit. You can't be out here doing negative and thinking that you're gonna get a positive outcome. And then when you don't get that positive outcome, you want to talk about the devil attacking you. No. The devil not attacking you, nigga. He inside of you, nigga.
Pocketbook shit. This shit say robberies. It ain't no strong arms. It ain't no. This shit is. And then he had his charges. Before he went to court, when he got to court, they upped the bond. The bond went higher. So you know that, like, come on, man. Then we in a whole nother place where these people looking like, man, we in Nevada. They don't like Chicago. This is already Chicago taking over Las Vegas. Like Chicago is growing as a community is growing. Since I've been here, there wasn't that many Chicago. This is like, we could go to a club and there's BDs in this bitch. GD's like, folks them just called me. I was at the studio. I was finna pull up. I was high on coke. I'm like, I'm finna go. My son in the club. GMBK1, Ruger, all of them in the club. Guess who in the club with them? Chief Whoop. Dirk homie. They all in the club together. Ruger, all them. You know, Whoop my boy though. I Whoop. Folks of them called me, well, yeah. Whoop said, well, yeah. Whoop walked right up to my son. Get that. Well, you yellow son, ain't you? All automatically knowing. Folks don't even supposed to be in the club. But that's how this shit growing, man. All type of OTF out here. This shit growing. But these people make us out. You see how long I sat in jail wrestling with these people, man. Told me I'll get out. One of them people told me, man, you go get your parole board, go see the board. Went to the board, bitch, dumped me for 18 more months. I said, what the fuck? I ain't, man. They got a crazy system out here, man. I ain't never been holding no parole board. You got to see the board to see if you're going to get your out date. You go sit and talk to them people, and you ain't talking the way they want you to talk, they're going to deny you. Sit here to your expiration, to your PED, all this. They got crazy ass shit, bro. And I don't want that for my son. Like, I don't want him because he's dying in their prison systems out here. Nobody getting stabbed to death. Just dying. But I do want my son to have a wake-up call and understand ain't shit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad because I overcame that shit, and you sit there and watch your daddy go through this shit, and we moved to a whole other side of the world, and you convert back into the same shit that I'm trying to run from and get out of and try to stay the fuck away from. Like, that's the worst part. Like, and a lot of people be like, don't agree with this. 607 Charleston White, believe some niggas should go to jail. Niggas be wishing jail on. No, some need to sit their ass in there to get a fucking understanding about life. You don't respect your freedom, so when they take your freedom from you, if you a real nigga and you love yourself, you get your freedom took from you. It took me a couple times to get my freedom took from me. You know what I'm saying? For me to understand that ain't where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? But when you try to get some money and you ain't got no money, this is a lot of shit. And if you ain't that's out here killing people and shit like that, going to jail, but going to jail for trying to eat, I kind of understand that. But like, no, you still don't, like, you don't want it. But all this shit is an eye opener, bro. There's an eye opener. There's a wake up call for you, because rehabilitation, that's what jail is made for. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to sit you down and like I went to prison. I programmed. I went to school. I took anger management. I took classes to work on myself to better. You know what I'm saying? And still came home and still caught a case. I just got off probation for they said I was pandering a fucking prostitute. 2 prostitutes that I was set up. Never pandered these hoes. But that's what they said, because that's what they want to put the image in the jacket. You know what I'm saying? For a high profile. I dodged into the conversation I did. I didn't get no money. I spent my money and I still got locked up. So they'll lock you up. So with that, like, that was like my last straw. I don't want to talk to no in Vegas. I don't want to hang around no that's riding around with 100 guns doing this, because that shit you being in the wrong crowds, and if you ain't the one doing it, if you hanging around the wrong crowds and you not the one that's
Nah, he telling y'all the truth though. Hold on real quick.
What's up, y'all?
We're gonna look at these Hoovers, man. They got an indictment.
His Altura credit union.
I'm about to play this shit real quick for y'all, man. Turn off the camera real quick so we can check this shit out. We're gonna
Rap
talk
News
about
Street
King
Politics,
Yellow.
the best hood channel on
Give me a
YouTube.
couple of minutes.
Back with the West Side Hoovers, facing some nasty allegations set forth by the federal government in the RICO indictment that initially dropped in August of 2025. and has progressed to a superseding indictment that was just released July 1st, 2026. Now, this superseding indictment has introduced some dirty players into the game. 7 new defendants to go along with the original 11 defendants charged, and 5 of the 7 are documented members of Westside Hoover. Now, we have to warn you, the allegations in this federal paperwork are disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. It's over 45 victims in this case, with 13 of them being minors. If you thought that initial indictment was crazy, the feds have added an additional 325 overt acts to make a total of 769 crimes or conspiracies to prove this RICO case. It's a man in this case who met a 14-year-old at a party, told her he was also 14 when he was actually 21. He took her back to his house, and when she woke up the next morning, she was locked and trapped into his bedroom. It's another individual on this case who bit off a young lady's cheek, gave her a perk, and sent her to the hospital. We got more tattoo branding, and we got some dirty players in here that like to teach each other how to deal with minors, along with having explicit relations with a minor, as well as producing explicit child exploitation material. But we also got some veterans from the last indictment racking up new charges. A Hobbs Act robbery where they ran into the LensCrafters in Beverly Hills, striking for $150,000 in designer sunglasses. And the feds claimed this superseding indictment was already in motion 2 days after they got on the Lady Duck, all the way back in 2021 when the Hoovers dropped a music video on YouTube. But before we get started, we got the surveillance images directly from the Young and Hefe crime scene, along with the investigatory allegations. Y'all make sure y'all tap that membership. Now, the Hoovers have definitely been in the spotlight over the past year. Last year with the initial indictment dropping, again last year with the murder of Wassier 80 Bands, multiple members from Hoover going down for that. Another murder where Mac 80 was killed, and multiple members of Hoover going down for that homicide as well. And now the superseding indictment is dropped. And to go along with the new overt acts, the feds have put 8 new charges on the Westside Hoovers. Attempted trafficking of a minor, benefiting from trafficking, use of an interstate facility to aid racketeering, promotional money laundering, the Hobbs Act robbery, structuring transactions to evade reporting, and money laundering to avoid transaction reporting requirements. But along with the Hoovers, we do see one-off indictments, one of which involving a member of Santana Block Compton Crip, a member that likes to use force when dealing with minors, and another individual from 6 Deuce East Coast Crip who was caught up because he was dealing with minors that were also dealing with the Hoovers. Now, just like the first indictment, the FBI's best friend in this investigation was Instagram. They looked through every defendant's Instagram account, specifically looking for 2 things. They wanted to see everybody showing money, coupled with the captions and DMs to prove that they were profiting from trafficking. They also wanted to see everybody showing guns to prove that they use force and violence to protect the enterprise, which is the Hoover criminal gang. And they also focused on the same stronghold that they claim the Hoovers used to operate out of, the House of Hotties. For everybody that's not familiar, House of Hotties is a lingerie store off Fig in Manchester in the Hoovers. The FBI claims that the Hoovers have the owners and managers in position to help them traffic women in the Fig corridor. They can contact them at any time and get whatever they need out of the House of Hotties, and in turn, they protect the House of Hotties. But what the FBI also found is that the House of Hotties Cash App was also used to take trafficking proceeds, thus strengthening the bond between the organization and this place of business. But we gotta rewind the clock back to October 2025, 2 months after the initial indictment dropped in the Hoovers. The feds bring a dirty player off the bench, Cameron Lockett, who also goes by Janky. On October 28, 2025, a federal search warrant is issued to Janky's Instagram account, He's So Paid. The FBI initially got the search warrant to look for human smuggling, and when they encountered evidence, they sought what's called a rollback warrant. And the rollback warrant allowed them to look for human smuggling within the deleted data of Janky's Instagram account. And while they were trying to prove that he was into human smuggling, they then get a rollback warrant to look for firearms trafficking. And by December 22nd of 2025, They not only have had full access to Janky's Instagram account, but they also had search warrants for 4 of his iCloud accounts. But this wasn't the FBI's introduction to Janky. Just like all the other new defendants in this indictment, Janky was involved with the original 11 defendants, and they notated his communications with a familiar player, Jared Evans, also known as J Money from 11 Deuce Hoop. But the FBI alleges that the beginning for Janky started on February 25th, 2023, when he attempted to recruit victim 31, who was a 17-year-old girl at the time. Through Instagram messaging on February 25th, 2023, Janky reached out to this 17-year-old girl and offered her some weed. A week and a half later, on March 8th, 2023, he hit up this little girl again, and she made it very clear to him that she was only 17. He told her she was gorgeous and said that she could make up to 10 racks a night. He told her that she'd live a better life if she let him guide her, and he wanted to take her around the country. When the little girl gave some pushback to Janky, he pressed harder. He promised to teach and elevate her. And again, she reminded him that she was a minor and that she was scared. Janky pressed back, said she can trust him, and told her he would get her a fake ID. He also promised not to beat on her as long as she obeyed him. And in this same text exchange, she told Janky she didn't want to start playing ball with him until she was 18 years old. He wanted her to start immediately and asked her to send some explicit pics. And on March 24th, 2023, she sent the child exploitation material to his DMs, and Janky made some nasty comments in regards to these child pictures. He also told her that it was now time for them to participate in intimate relations and said he would get a hotel. And he also asked her to make harmful videos and continue to entice her with drugs. Now, at the same time, he was engaging in trafficking with an of-age female who's referred to as victim 32 in the paperwork. On October 18th of 2023, through DM, he berated her for performing acts without protection. He got her in her car and started to spit on her. Some of the spit landed on the glass, and he instructed her to clean his spit up with her mouth because she was already dirty for not using protection. Now, as time went on, Janky went on to have another of-age female known as victim 41 in the paperwork. And as of November 26, 2024, he began to become physically violent with victim 41, a then 18-year-old female. And on this day, this is when he kicked her in her back and he bit off a chunk of her cheek in the middle of their interaction. He gave her a Percocet and sent her to the hospital. While she was at the hospital, he began to text her saying that they were both wrong and that he would marry her and save money for the both of them. Now, this is one point that the feds focused on, exactly how everybody in this indictment was using manipulation tactics and love bombing coupled with aggression to keep these ladies down on the blade and on their team. Janky goes on to tell victim 41 while she's in the hospital that he can't come to the hospital because he'll be going to jail. He told her to lie to the police and say that her sister bit her face during a fight. He also told her to delete his number and all the messages out his phone. And on this same day, Janky sent the picture of victim 41's cheek to J Money from 11 Deuce. Now, a week before this incident where he bit this girl's cheek, November 15, 2024, he was again in communication with J Money. And this is where he started to become a familiar face to the FBI. Via Instagram, Janky and J Money were discussing the condition of various blades, trying to determine which one was the most lucrative. And J Money said that he was going up to Bakersfield to set his people down. Janky inserts himself and says that he'll go to Bakersfield too, and they'll put some money on the rental truck. And as the feds start going through J Money and Janky's communications, they find that Janky is somewhat leaning on J Money for experience. They notated a conversation between them where Janky asked J Money for pimp advice, and they both spoke about taking their talents to San Bernardino because the police were hot on Fig and it was messing their money up. But after love bombing victim 41 while she was in the hospital getting her cheek treated, she's released, and Janky convinces her to brand his name on her, and she goes and gets Janky tattooed on her lower back. And he was caught in communication telling her now that she's branded not to ever betray him. Now, while the feds have glued Janky to the trafficking allegations in this indictment, they turned their focus onto his money. They noted that he changed his Cash App name from his real name, Cameron Lockett, to his Instagram handle, He's So Greedy. They notate many different conversations that he's having with his victims about how to send money and how much to send and at one time. They traced all his paper going back to an Altura credit union account linked to the Cash App. And the crazy part about Janky, June of 2026, just last month, right before the superseding indictment dropped, Janky has been on Instagram. His Altura credit union debit card is shown on Instagram. He's shown taking money proceeds on Instagram. Months after the initial indictment, he wasn't caring about what he was displaying on social media. But this is how the feds have also brought money laundering and concealment charges against Janky. But to top it off, they allege Janky is in firearms trafficking as well. He's seen on Instagram holding guns, and his communications with Jorge Melendez, also known as Crim Style, from 5'9" Hoover, back on March 26, 2023, where he was offering to sell Crim Style a gun for $700, bought the next dirty player into the fold, Crim Style from 5'9". Now, Crim Style is somebody that is synonymous with 5'9". He's one of the faces in that section of Denver and 59th. He's seen it all day hood days, and the feds start to take note of him again all the way back in 2023. Now, his first instance was in March of that year, but what fully tied him in was his communications with one of the original 11 defendants that went down in last year's indictment, Avery Amako, also known as Hands. Early in the Fed's investigation, Crim Style and Hands participated in the drug trafficking allegation with those Percocet pills by the end of 2023. The feds counted at least 9 interactions where Crim Style was attempted to procure some Percocet pills from Hands. And the feds also got a front row seat in late 2023 when Crim Style and another vet, Matthew Brooks, also known as Vermont Star in the first indictment, had an argument over proceeds when 2 of their workers were catching dates together. But the real nasty allegations started for Crim Style in January of 2024. And this is when he was involved with a 14-year-old girl. And everything blew up when she met an undercover officer on FIG. So on January 26, 2024, LAPD was sitting back on FIG, and they came across who the paperwork refers to as Victim 33, a 14-year-old girl wearing a red mesh lingerie bodysuit, exposing her top half and her bottom half with a youthful appearance. When the undercover officers engaged this little girl, she offered her services for $80 on the blade. And of course, she goes straight down. When officers figure out that she's 14 years old, they sit her in the room and she starts making statements. She stated that her trafficker's name was Jorge, also known as Crim Style from Hoover. She stated that she just met Crim Style 3 weeks prior to this incident at a party. She went on to state that Crim Style told her he himself was also 14, but he was in fact 21 years old at the time of their interaction. This 14-year-old girl willingly left the party with Crim Style, went back to his house, and engaged in some inappropriate acts at his crib. The following morning, she wakes up and attempts to walk out his bedroom when she realized that the door was locked from the outside. Shortly after, Crim Style comes back to his house with some lingerie and told her she was going to work for him on FIG. He instructed her that she couldn't come back with nothing less than $1,000. And this is when Victim 33 started to participate in the lifestyle. She stated that on her first night, she came back with $800, short of that $1,000, and he pushed her down a set of stairs. He began to punch on her, kick her, and hit her in her upper torso, and moved to grabbing her hair and pulling her into the house. 2 days before LAPD caught her on the blade, she said he wrapped his Rolex around his fist and punched her in the face with it. She said Crim Style provided her with different type of drugs. And she also stated that there was an additional 17-year-old girl that he was dealing with, who the 14-year-old identified as a girl named Barbie. She said the 17-year-old also worked for Crim Style until he whooped on her and dropped her off in the projects for allegedly lying about her age and stealing some weed from Crim Style. And all the way back on January 26th of 2024, he was arrested for human trafficking of a minor. When they set him in that room, he was Mirandized. He stated he didn't know the 14-year-old and that he was not her representation on the blade. But then he goes on to make some crazy statements. He said he was assisting his friend with the initials of SC, who was from Swans on the east side. He said that this individual was named Nightmare from Swans. He told police that was the 14-year-old's representation, and he was only
Man.
helping give her a ride to Fig. Now, with all that talking Crim Style did in that room, you know he made it out, but not before police took his phone. But now that he's back on the street, he got some new feet in what the paperwork alleges is victim 36. All while he was dealing with this 14-year-old and 17-year-old girl, he had an of-age woman that he was sending on Fig. Again, just like everybody else, he secured her off of Instagram and landed an in-person meetup. When he got with her in person, he tried to lace her up and develop her sticky fingers by robbing her customers. And he set the same quota for her, $1,000 a day, and also set her down in different motels, including the Hoover Motel. The paperwork alleges that he would track her location through Find My iPhone and require her to take her proceeds back to his house and leave it in a shoebox every night she was done. But Crim Styles females kept running into the police. And on March 6, 2024, after he's released on them human trafficking charges, the police are on 70th and Denver in the Menlos, not far from the 5-9 Hoovers. As they're patrolling, they're seeing victim 36 wearing blue lingerie with her body exposed. And they watch a silver Mercedes quickly pull up to the curb, and they watch her jump into the back seat. The police then proceed to pull the Mercedes over, and Crim Style is driving. In the passenger seat is another dude from 5-9 and another addition to this federal indictment, Mauricio Alua Franco, also known as SA Face. The Mercedes is impounded due to none of them having a driver's license. And upon a vehicle search, they find feminine hygiene products, condoms, and a motel key for the El Rancho Motel off San Pedro. Now, due to this being a human trafficking investigation as the reason for this stop, they take that motel key and pay the manager a visit over at El Rancho. When they check the file, they find out Crim Style was the one that rented the room. And with that fact, they sit down victim 36 in an interrogation room. She goes on to state that she met Crim Style on Instagram February of that year, 2024. She stated that she left her job and her home to be with him. She admitted to the police that she was a street worker. At this time, Crim Style had also been in and out of a sober living facility, and on the weekends, he would be able to come home. She said she was on automatic, making sure she bought the money back regardless of whether he was there or not. And in March 2024, he started to become physical with her. It got to the point where he beat her so bad, she said that she wasn't able to catch dates. So he changed his methods due to previously leaving bruises on her thighs. Instead, she claimed he would just strangle her until she lost consciousness. And she described one beating where she claims that he left her face deformed. Now, if her statements weren't enough in that room, she showed detectives a tattoo on her ass with the branding, Crim Style. She also went on to describe a wild event when Crim Style had her phone and asked her to help him with mobile banking. When she got her phone back, she immediately tapped the Uber to escape. This is when Crim Style FaceTimed her and showed her her grandfather outside of his house, and he threatened to jump out on her grandfather if she didn't get back right. Now, shortly after the initial indictment dropped, January 14, 2026, a federal search warrant was wrote for Crim Styles' Instagram, Walk 'Em Down. At the time of us putting this video together, that Instagram is still up, and it still shows him flashing the same money that the FBI used in their indictment. It also showed him and SA Face spray painting, further corroborating the gang allegation. And last month, June 1st, 2026, the cell phone that was confiscated from him all the way back from his January 2024 arrest, where he went down for human trafficking of the 14-year-old, federal agents wrote a warrant for that device. And inside it, they found a fight between the 17-year-old Barbie that he dropped off in the projects and the 14-year-old that he was trafficking at the time of that arrest in 2024. Now, again, they're also putting the drug trafficking on Crim Style. Multiple communications of him dealing various amount of drugs. And they also speak about him having access to firearms as well. Now, with the 50s officially being hot, multiple people in this indictment are from Fidus and from 5-9. And with members like Crim Style showing guns on Instagram, they stumble across another Instagram of somebody from Fidus Hoover Gangsta Crip, Khalid Mooten, also known as Pooh, or Pooski. Now, he gets on the Fed's radar all the way back on January 1st, 2024. He posted photographs of rifles, handguns, and shotguns on his Instagram. The Feds say the firearms appear to be loaded with drum magazines and extended magazines. And in a follow-up post on that same day, he puts up a video of what appears to be a woman repeatedly being shot with a firearm. And he captioned the post, "To all them setup bitches." And the Feds say that was a warning to trafficking victims not to take money from him or to report to law enforcement. Now, Pooh's gangbanging seemingly stuck out initially the most to the Feds. He's dissing the Rolling Hundreds, repping the 50s in his clothes, and they begin to take a heightened interest. But things take a nasty turn for Pooh when the Feds allege he trafficked victim 20, victim 45, and victim 46, all who were minors. Now, all through August 2024, they allege he was making multiple attempts to procure workers on Fig, asking women